All right, so we're going to look at the questions from the homework, and we're looking at Chapter 3, Section 1, Question 41. So I'll put 3.1.41. Now remember, our numbers might be different as these are generated randomly. So I have 4 minus 9x minus 3x squared. So 4 minus 9x minus 3x squared. And we want to write this in vertex form. So we want our function to have some constant a times x minus h squared plus k. So our goal is going to be to complete the square. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this version of the function and I'm going to write it in descending order. So I'm going to put the negative 3x squared out front minus 9x plus 4. And I'm going to focus on just the terms with the x because I want to focus just on these terms, and I want to pull a negative 3 out. I'll give some space over to the 4 so I can work here. Now let's convince ourselves this works. If I multiply this negative 3 back through the parentheses, I get negative 3x squared minus 9x plus 4. I get my previous line. So the step I'm doing is justified. It's reversible. I can get to where I started from. Now I want to complete the square on the inside. So I half this and square it. And so half of this is 3/2, and if I square that, I get 9/4. But I can't change the value of what's in there, so I have to add the 9/4 and subtract the 9/4 at the same time. Right? That's the nature of the beast with completing the square. Is I want the perfect square, but I can't add a number to my expression or I'll change its value. So I have to add 0. And I'm adding 0 here. Right? 9/4 minus 9/4 is 0. I'm adding 0. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this bit outside. So my negative 9/4 has to come out. So I'm going to have my negative 3x. I'm going to have my x squared plus 3x plus 9/4 inside my parenthesis. Now when this 9/4 comes out, it has to go through this coefficient in front. Right? This negative 3 is multiplying by everything in there. So if this is coming away, I have to do a minus times a minus is positive, and 3 times 9/4 is 27/4. Well, I've forced this bit to be a perfect square, which was the 3/2 squared. And then this bit outside I have to take care of. So plus 27/4. Well, if I write 4 as fourths, it's 16/4. And so I get negative 3 x plus 3/2 squared plus 43/4.